This is my second attempt at standard 2.2. I'm going to do question 2.53 of the text. It says a charged particle of mass m and positive charge q moves in uniform electric and magnetic fields E and B, both pointing in the z direction. The net force on the particle is F equals q times E plus V cross B. Solve for the equation of motion and resolve into three components and solve each component. Then describe the particle's motion. So just writing out the information given and drawing a small picture here, you get B is only in the z direction, E is only in the z direction. So simplifying the F net equation, you get V cross B is now VYB, comma, negative VXB, comma, 0. And now breaking it into Vx, Vy, and Vz, you know that when you're solving the coupled first order ODE with the first derivative of a variable equal to constant times the initial, you know it's going to be a sum of sines and cosines, so Vx is the cosine plus a phase shift, and Vy is the sine plus a phase shift, where the phase shift will depend on the initial conditions. And then for Vz, you're just going to take the integral with respect to t and get qe over m times t plus v z naught. And now simplifying to just let omega be the natural frequency of qb over m, and solving for the x, y, and z position equations, which is just taking the integral of the velocities in each direction. You get x is a over omega sine t omega plus phi, y is negative a omega cosine omega t plus phi, and then z is qe over 2m t squared plus v z naught t plus z naught. So to describe how it's actually moving, you can see in the xy plane, it's just going to move in a counterclockwise circle with angular velocity omega q equals qb over m, because it's just a sine and a cosine with the same velocity, and so that's how that's going to move the xy. But then in the z, it's a quadratic, so it's going to be moving in a spiral with a constant radius, because in the xy plane it's not changing. And as time increases, the particle is going to be accelerating, so as time increases, the space between each ringlet is increased, so it's going to spread out.